Hello, welcome to my vegan kitchen. I've just been preparing a little recipe for you or two. Actually, this recipe is Lauren Toyota's recipe.
Oh.
Do you guys know Hot for Food blog? She's been very busy with her cookbook and putting out some of the most delicious recipes for comfort food. So we decided that we would try two today. These two go together. So the first one is for coleslaw, and the second one, I've got our puffy pasty rolls here, is for pulled pork sandwiches.
Yummy.
Made with mushrooms, which I absolutely love. So let's get started, because we're going to put this in the refrigerator and let it marinate while the sandwiches are cooking, or the filling for the sandwiches are cooking. So I got a bag of old-fashioned coleslaw at the supermarket. I'm sure you could use any type that you want. I'm going to leave her recipe link in the info box so that you guys can go over there, because it's not my recipes. This is just more about like, hey, let's try this out and chat. But all of the ingredients and everything will be on her blog. So we're going to work on the dressing here. We've got some vegan mayo. We've got some mustard.
Dijon, right?
Dijon, but I didn't have Dijon. So I just used spicy.
It's all good.
It'll be good. Some salt and pepper. So I'm just going to pop that in. Some apple cider vinegar. That's going to give it that tangy, sour taste that everybody loves so much with coleslaw. So hopefully the mother will stay in there. And we'll just get the not mother.
The father?
The father, yeah. The squid father. Alright, we're going to give this a mix. And then we're going to put our cabbage in there and give it a toss. Alright, we're ready to marry the slaw to the dressing. So, slaw, do you take this dressing that's very tangy and delicious?
Is this like your version of playing with dolls?
Apparently, yes.
Sean.
Shh. I don't know if you guys realized or not, but as a child, I was pretty much a latchkey kid, and I would come home from school, and instead of like going out to play like most kids, I was not allowed to go out. So I found some cookbooks, and I decided that I was going to teach myself how to cook from the age of 7.
Paid off.
Yeah, I guess. My mom always tells the story practically every week about how the first time I made bread, I didn't realize that if it gets too hot, you kill the yeast. So she's like, and I was the only one who ate the bread because it didn't rise and it was like a flat brick. And she tells that for like the last, I don't know, 40 years. So that's my legacy, a flat brick of bread that only my mother would have eaten. Well, I ate it too. So we're going to pop that in the fridge. We've got the rest of our prep over here, which is looking amazing so far. It's going to have onions and mushrooms and these beautiful artichoke hearts. So let me put that in the fridge, and then I'll meet you guys over at the stove. Alright, we're going to start by heating up this beautiful pan that looks like it's made of stone, but it totally is not. Everybody always asks me where I get my pans that look like this. I have another couple, one in red, one in gray. I get them at TJ Maxx. They're really nice. They're very non-stick. They don't have those PFOAs that give you cancer. And they really seem to hold up. Even if you are a little bit rough with them, it's okay. So I'm putting my oil in there. And I'm going to start off by sauteing my onion. If I get a couple of pieces of mushroom in there, don't have a heart attack. It's all going to be okay. And remember, if you want to make this recipe as well, and have all the ingredients listed, and the real directions, because let's face it, I'm doing this my way. That's going to be in the info box below. So we're going to get that going. Ooh, I got my nice Chrissy Teigen spoon that I got at Target, which I absolutely adore. I love all of the Chrissy Teigen stuff at Target. Have you guys tried any of it? I think it's so pretty.
We don't even cook with a Dutch oven, but they're so cute. I'm like so tempted to get one.
Right? I know.
But we don't need it. But it's so cute. But we don't need it.
So I'm just going to saute these a few more minutes while I finish chopping up the mushroom. Of course, in true vegan is fork style, she says use 10 ounces of mushrooms. Well, Beesh, I'm going to use 16. Because, you know what, I do not really like over-sauced foods. And by over-sauced, I mean what normal people would eat. I like to have my food not like dripping with sauce. I guess it goes back to like my eating disorder or whatever, where I would try and save like calories or...
This video is really cutting deep.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But I would try and cut calories wherever I could, so I would not eat a lot of sauce. But I do not just want to have like extra mushrooms laying around in the fridge. I want to use them all up because they're kind of at the end of their life cycle too. They've been sitting in there for 4 or 5 days, so I want to use them up too. So it's not just mental. All right, we're ready to add the mushrooms. You're gonna add a lot more than that.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like chopping those up because I'm almost out of room on my cutting board. The thing that I really liked about this recipe was that it said it only took an hour. 30 minutes of cook time and 30 minutes of prep time. So when I thought, wow, I could be eating this gourmet sandwich just in an hour, I thought, wow, that's pretty good. So I want to try this one. And it looked pretty simple. And it looked like it was going to taste pretty good too because the ingredients were really good. So we're just going to saute these and along with the garlic until they really get small.
It's going to cook down.
Yeah, it's going to cook down.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Lauren. This is cooked down quite nicely now. So we're ready to add the artichoke hearts. I love artichoke hearts. I love artichokes, period. When my mom was younger, which meant that I was younger, she used to make stuffed artichokes. She would cut all the tips off and she would steam them with the breadcrumbs and the egg mixture and everything. I thought it was so much fun to like have for lunch an artichoke, and you got your little dipping thing of melted butter. You peel off a leaf and suck the meat off of the artichoke leaf. I mean, I was a weird kid who loved like weird foods, so artichokes were always one of my favorites. Alright, so now it's time to add the spices. Basically, what's going on here is we're making a barbecue sauce from scratch. So we've got mustard powder, paprika, sea salt, pepper. That's all going in. We've got some soy sauce, and by soy sauce I'm using liquid aminos. So we're doing 2 tablespoons. I don't even have to tell you because it's going to be in the recipe. We're doing that. We're also adding some apple cider vinegar. Again, because that's going to give it a nice tang. Mother, stay in there. Can you guess how much that was?
Half a tablespoon?
No.
A tablespoon?
Yes.
Okay.
We're also going to add some sugar. And by sugar, I mean coconut sugar. Going to make it nice and sweet and sour. To make it red, we're going to add some red. Some tomato paste. Usually, I'm a jerk and buy the tomato paste in the can. And then I end up having tomato paste with mold on it in the refrigerator because I don't end up using it all. So now I just got this one in the tube, which is much more convenient. It costs a little bit more, but
you're not going to waste any of it.
I'm not throwing it out, so that's nice. So now once we get this completely mixed up, we let it cook for 15 minutes. Mother got rid of it in 15 minutes. And she said not to stir it too much because you want it to caramelize And it's not going to caramelize right if you stir it too much. So over the 15 minutes, she said only stir it a couple times. So we're going to have to let it be. We're almost ready to eat. So let's assemble. We've got some of these Kaiser rolls that I just picked up at the store. So I guess we're going to start with this on the bottom. I think she said this makes enough for 4. So.
And we have 3 eaters right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's enough, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because we even used extra mushrooms. So
We
that's
did.
pretty generous, I think.
That's very generous.
And, ooh, coleslaw. Do you want some on the side, too? Because this is, like, goes on it.
I want it on it.
Is that too much?
Yeah.
Oh, it's messy. Oh, my God.
This is so messy. Oh, no.
How beautiful does that look?
Whoa.
Oh, my God. I could just eat this whole thing by myself.
I know you could.
I think I'd be pretty sick later,
You're
though.
really into coleslaw.
Yeah. All right.
This is gorgeous.
Right?
I feel like it's going to be super messy.
It's like a sloppy Joseph.
Oh, no. Okay.
It's probably pretty hot, too, but I
Oh,
think the
great.
coleslaw cooled it off a little bit.
It's on my face.
No, not really.
That is really good.
I'm glad.
And it's mushrooms. That is delicious. Let me get some of the slaw. too.
No one was hurt in the making of this lunch.
Delicious.
If it was my coleslaw recipe, I think I would have added some garlic.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to mostly keep true to Lauren's recipe.
Yummy.
Well, I hope you
Wanna
enjoy
try
it.
it?
I'll take your word for it because I want
So
my
we're
own.
about to eat it, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to see us make more of other people's recipes to try them out, like if you want to know if you should buy like a cookbook or not, I could hunt down some recipes and give them a shot and let you know how they are. If you're too timid in the kitchen. I know some people are. Some people are a little intimidated in the kitchen. Alright, so let us know if you give it a try. If you've got her cookbook and you enjoy it. I think I might have to be getting it.
I'm surprised you don't already have it.
I know, right? I should have gotten it. Maybe I'll go order it right now. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you want to see more, subscribe. Make sure you turn on notifications so you know right away when we upload a new video. And until next time, much love.